Hello, happy Saturday. All right, we are live. This is our first class of the year. Can you believe it? I'm excited about it. Very, very excited. Happy to be here. My name is Tianna, and this is Yoga with Tianna. We have our chair yoga class today. So we always make sure that we start the first Saturday of the month with chair yoga, and I almost forgot, but we have chair yoga today. We have to start off 2024. Happy New Year. If you happen to be watching this live, Happy New Year. We are enjoying our year. There could possibly be some winter weather where I am, but it's all right. We're still going to make the most of it and enjoy our time. Now, of course, we have to pick our intention word. That does not change. So we're going to go ahead and get into that. All right. I hope that you are having a good time. Feel free, if you'd like to get some blocks, you can get some blocks. Whatever you need to get your class started. We may use some blocks to put on your knees, so that's okay. Feel free to get whatever you'd like. Let's see what we got here for the card. Oh, we got some over here. We gotta put them all together. All right, let's see. I think I like this one. Now this one's going to be a nice groovy flow. This is beginner friendly. Yesterday's intention word was improved, so we'll take that out. Oh, there's so many things going on. So many things going on. But I'm so super excited about 2024. All right. Ooh. All right. I love it. All right, before I get into this one here, I see we already have some comments. Hello, happy Saturday, good morning. All right, yes, first chair yoga, the class of the year. Let's roll. I see we have Tamisha, good morning, happy new year. All right, are we ready for today's intention word? All right, today's intention word is patience. Ooh. Sometimes we need a little patience. Sometimes we need a little bit of that patience. So, you know what? I give you the grace, give me the grace, and we got it. So, yes. Oh, yes. I love the shout outs. I love it. All right. Again, do you have your chair ready? It's best to have a chair with no arms on it, and preferably no wheels on it. If you have a chair that has wheels, then you can make adjustments. You can say, all right, let's put it up against a wall so it's not moving and things like that, all right? Are we ready to get into our practice? Thank you so much to my moderator for putting the intention word on there. All right. I want you to go ahead and get into your chair. Go ahead and get yourself comfortable. We're going to begin to vibe out, right? All right. Get nice and comfortable here. Let yourself come down. Again, those toes, allow them to come to the ground. If you can't get your feet to the ground, feel free to come forward in your chair, all right? So that you can get yourself on the ground. If you have a back to your chair, go ahead and let yourself relax here on the back of the chair. That's all right. Whatever feels good to you. Just allow your hands to come down onto your lap. And just take a little second to breathe here. So inhale in. Exhale out. Let those shoulders relax. Inhale, breathe in. And exhale, let the shoulders come down. Just taking that moment to be here, be still, be present in the moment. And maybe it's taken some time for you to arrive here mentally, and that's okay. We're exercising that patience today, correct? So just give yourself the grace. We're bringing those thoughts inward. This is new beginnings. We're turning the page to the next chapter, chapter 2024. We have so many blank pages that are going to be filled in for this year. So we want to start it off on a good note. So just taking a second. Allow your body to just be present in this moment. Taking one more full cycle of breath before we invite some movement. And on that exhale, let's go ahead and drop our chin towards our chest. Gently feeling that stretch on the back of the neck. And your body may want to start to hinge forward, but we just move the neck. Keeping the chest lifted. And gentle inhale, let's go ahead and bring the chin up towards the ceiling. Maybe part the lips. Gently take the chin all the way back down. We're going to take the chin, let's drag it over to our right shoulder. Remember my left, your right. Maybe start to look behind you as much as you can, keeping those shoulders down. And dragging that chin back to center. And over towards the opposite shoulder. Again, starting to maybe look behind you. And gently coming back down to center, bringing the chin towards the chest. And let's go ahead and bring that gaze to neutral. Let's roll out the shoulders however you like. Maybe we come up on our seat if we were relaxing on the back of our chair. Let's go ahead and bring those hands down. So we're going to sweep the arms behind us. Let's start to make some circles. We'll make them big, nice and slow. Nice and slow. Let's gently begin to sweep them behind us. And then let's start to bring those circles in a little bit smaller. So every time you come around, just a little bit smaller. To where those arms are parallel. So maybe you have 1, 2 rotations to where it's nice and parallel. And once those arms come out nice and parallel, bring it out to a T. Let's open it up wide as if we were giving a big, big hug. Open up the chest. And let's bring it together. Give yourself a huge hug. Ooh, maybe a rock from left to right. And let's open it back up. Woo. Let's bring that right hand down. Bring it over towards the right side. Side stretch right here. Maybe gaze up towards that elbow. Take it down. Other side. Gazing up. Take it down. Rock it out. All right, let's place those hands onto our lap. We're going to do our seated cow cats. All right, remember we do cow first. So seated cow cat, we place those hands onto our legs, maybe hold on towards the knee. And we're going to begin to bring the chest forward. So I'm going to show you all from the side. I'm going to bring the chest forward. On that exhale, we're going to arch the spine, tuck the chin, lean back to give yourself space onto your chair. And come forward. Bring that chest forward. And release, take it back. And again with our cow. Now I want you to do this to your own breath. So we're going to take 2 more at your own breath. Remembering to breathe. Breath is the most important thing. And I'm on my last one. And I'm going to come back to neutral. Let's start to bring it around into a circle. We're going to warm up our body. We're going to pause wherever you are. Let's go the opposite way. Let's do one more. Let's end it with our back towards the chair. Let's release. Let's tap the toes. Maybe you tap one at a time. Maybe you tap them both together. Let's get the rhythm. All right, and release. Let's start to pedal our feet. So we're bending our heels. We're moving our heels up and down. Just start to paddle your feet. Remember, in chair yoga, we do it all, right? Full body, full body. All right, let's see if we can start to take those feet off of the ground, right? So let's relax the heels. Let's take the foot off the ground, just a little. And again, a little march, right? A little march. Maybe it just comes off the ground. All right, let's keep it going. March, march. Can we start to look towards the knee? And look towards the knee? Can we bring it up maybe a little bit more? Maybe we start to turn our body. Maybe elbow touch knee. One more. Last side. And relax. Let's shake out the knees. All right. I'm going to try not to dance too much. All right. Go ahead and bring those knees to stillness. We're going to do our first forward fold. Seated forward fold. Knees and legs can be together or apart if you'd like to give yourself a little extra room. This is also when you can bring the block down and have it right in between the feet. All right. Bringing those arms up overhead. Lift through the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Bring the hands down towards your block or your feet. Just allow your body to relax. Drop the head. Take some nice cleansing breaths here. Allow your body to release a little bit more if that feels good. Maybe you take the hands towards the feet. Take one full inhale in and exhale all the air out. Blow it out. On that inhale, let's press into the feet. Come all the way up. All right, take the hands down. Let's roll out the wrist on the way down. Now, if you have your block down, you can always use that on your feet, all right? So we're going to start to lift that one foot up. You can always place it on the block if you don't want to take your foot all the way up, all right? So you can place that foot on the block, level 1, or you can bring that foot and cross it over, level 2, all right? Whatever one you want to do. You can always give it a rock because sometimes that hip is a little bit tight, all right? We're going to flex the toe back and point the toe down. If you're here, flex it back, point it down. Flex it back, point it down, all right? Whichever one, level 1, level 2. If you're here with the leg in, maybe we can start with those gaming thumbs and start to press into the pads of the feet, all right? Press all along the foot. We want to stimulate a little bit of that blood flow towards the feet. And remember, reflexology, there's so many different ways to help the body by pressing on different areas of the feet. All right, keep pressing. Maybe we take that opposite hand, we bring the fingers through as high as you can get them. Let's start to move the feet back and forth. We're stimulating that blood flow, that circulation. Move your foot around in a circle. Maybe we move it the opposite way. All right, let's go ahead. Let's release. Take the foot down. Give it a rock. Same thing on the other side. Maybe we keep that foot right here on the block. Again, we flex the toe back. We point the toe down. Flex. And we point. And flex. And point. If you'd like to take it a little bit higher, you can take that foot into your thigh. Crossing the legs. Nice wide figure 4. Again with those gaming thumbs. And we start to press into the foot. We want to take it all the way from the ball of our foot all the way to the heel of our foot. Just start to press in. This is your self-care, all right? This is that self-care that you get to have for you. All right. Keep pressing. And again, with the opposite hand, you can bring the fingers through. Let's go ahead and roll it out. I'm going to bring my foot a little bit higher on my leg. Around in a circle. Remember to go the reverse way as well. Now you can do this seated at a desk. Of course, if you're home, you can take your shoes off. Maybe not in the office. May not be as accepted to start touching your feet in the office, but you can always do this at home in your home office. All right, a little back and forth. Get that blood flow on this side as well. We got to even things out. All right, now let's release and let's take it down. Let's rock it out. I think we're good here. All right, you can keep that block right here, or you can take it off to the side. You can keep those feet about hip distance. That's about that block's length. Take those arms down. We're going to start into a flow. All right, we're getting into our practice. Let's bring those hands down. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. We know where we're going here. Let's forward fold down. Allow the head to drop. Let's take a flat back. Our flat back can be on our block, or maybe we have our hands onto our shin. Lower our body all the way down. Coming back to that forward fold. Taking our right hand, let's place it into the center. Let's sweep the left arm, maybe hold onto our hips. Or maybe we can take that arm and bring it up. Again, hold on to the hips maybe for your first one. Gaze towards the elbow. Just gently opening the hip. Opening up that lower back. Trying to keep both hips on the ground, on the seat. Let's take that hand back down to center. Swap it out. Right hand can come to hip. Gaze towards that elbow. And again, you can always have the hand on the block, whatever feels good to you. Let's go ahead and take it back down, forward fold. Press into the feet, extended seated mountain. Let's come all the way up. Give it a rock. All right, are we ready to go right back into the flow? Exhale, forward fold. Seated forward fold. Bring it all the way down. Let's take a flat back. I'm going to take mine on the block since I have it. And let's go ahead and forward fold. Let's take that right hand to center again. Let's place that left hand onto the hip. Maybe you sweep it back behind you, or maybe you sweep it up overhead. Again, whatever feels good to you. Opening up the chest if you have that arm overhead. Let's take 2 full cycles of breath here. Wherever you are, if there's any pain in the shoulders, feel free to take that arm down. Listen to your body. Exhale, let's take the hand down. We swap it out. Remember, we come to the opposite side. You can take that hand to hip. Or maybe you can take that hand behind you. Whatever feels good. We're stacking those shoulders. Gaze up towards that back hand if it feels good. Keep breathing. One more full breath. And on that exhale, let's go ahead and take it down. Lower your body all the way down into your forward fold. Inhale, let's come all the way up. All right, can we do that again? Let's go ahead and forward fold. Let's come all the way into it. Again, we're in our flow. Let's take our flat back. I'm going to take mine on the block. Bring those shoulders back. Exhale and forward fold. Let's take right hand to center. We're going to sweep that arm up overhead or hold on to the hip. Very nice. Let's come up and let's kind of do a reverse. So we're going to drop that back hand, maybe hold on to the back of the chair, sweep the front arm up. Exhale, bring that hand back down, come right back to your original hand position. Windmill that back hand down, swap it out. Other side. Again, whatever feels good to you, listen to your body. Nice soft fingers. And let's reverse. Take that hand to the back of the chair or bring it all the way down. Sweep the arm up, gaze up towards that front hand. And let's bring it back down. Again, back hand comes up. On that exhale, windmill, both hands down. Let's forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up, arms overhead. All right, if you have a block, you can go ahead and move it off to the side or keep it here. We're going to start to open up our legs. So it may be in the way. I'm going to go ahead and move mine off to the side, keeping those arms up. We're going to start with our right leg. Let's bring that right leg off to the side here. Let's go ahead and bring ourselves up. We make an L with our legs. All right, making an L with our legs. Let's take that same right hand. Let's bring that forearm down. Sweep it over right side. Maybe we gaze up to that elbow. We're stacking shoulder over shoulder, opening up our chest. Can we do a little reverse? Take that back hand down, sweep the front arm up. Maybe we hold on to the chair. Side angle again. Take both arms back up overhead. Let's take that right leg, bring it back in, give it a rock. Same thing on the opposite side. Let's take that left leg out to an L. You got this. Forearm comes down, side stretch. And reverse. Side angle stretch again. Remember to bring that chest through. And let's come back up. Both arms come up overhead. Let's take it back to center. Let's give our knees a little rock. All right, we're going right back into that same flow. Are your arms burning? It's all right. Stick with it. Release those shoulders away from the ears. Let's come back to that right leg. Bring that right knee out. Come up on the chair here. Now we're going to start to incorporate the opposite leg this time, or you can stay just as you were doing it. All right, let's start to straighten out that opposite leg. So we're going to come into that warrior position. Are you ready to go here? Let's take that forearm down. Let's sweep it over. Rotate that chest through. Inhale, let's reverse. Same thing we did. Again, you can always stay in our level 1 that we just did. Side angle again. And bring it back up. Bring both arms up. Let's take that back foot in. Back to your L. And take the right foot in. Give it a rock. We're working full body today. All right. Other side. Left side. Again, you can stay just like this. Or maybe let's take and extend that back leg out. Extend onto that pinky toe edge. Readjust where you need to. Let's take the forearm down. Side angle stretch. Whoever thought that the side angle would be like a resting pose, where your arms get to rest, right? Woo! Inhale, let's reverse. Is reverse resting for you? Let me know. Side angle. I feel like side angle is more of a resting for me. I don't know how it feels for you. And let's bring both arms back up overhead. Remember, we take that back foot in first. Back to our L. Let's take the front in. Give it a rock. Let's step our feet out a little wide because we're going to forward fold. Exhale, release the hands down. Relax the shoulders. Full rest right here. Release the head. Give it a rock from left to right. Maybe you have your block in the center. You can always modify with that. On that inhale, let's come all the way up. Bring those arms up overhead. Press into the feet. We're going to take those feet back to our hip distance. We're going right back into that flow. Again, we start on that right side. Bring that right foot out. Let's extend that back leg long. We're going right back into that flow. We're adding to it. Let's do our side angle just like we did before. Open it up. Lift through the chest. And reverse. Oh, I'm going to readjust. I feel like my body isn't completely right. There we go. Side angle again. All right, here's where we start to add to it. And you can always have your block, or maybe you start to pin that back foot. We're going to bring that foot forward, all right? So start to come onto the ball of that foot. So now that foot is tracking in the same direction as the right. We're going to bring a block. If you have a block in the high position, place it on the inside of your foot. We're going to take that arm that's overhead. Let's take it down onto the block. We twist those hips down towards the ground. Then we take that back hand, we take it to our hip or maybe to the chair. We start to look behind us. Again, we're on the ball of that back foot. Let's take one more full cycle of breath. Let's pivot that back foot. Let's come back onto that side lunge here. How do we come out of this? We take both arms up overhead. We take that back foot, bring it back into our L. We're going to bring that other foot around. If you have your block, you can bring it around for real. And we're going to the opposite side. So remember, we start in our L position on the opposite side. We're going to bring that back leg out. So I'm going to bring my block in position. Let's go ahead and take our side angle. Inhale, let's reverse. Side angle here. We're going to bring that ball of the foot. Let's go ahead and track it towards the left toe. Bring that hand to the inside of the foot. And let's go ahead and bring our right hand to hip. Opposite hand to hip. There we go. Maybe you look behind you. Maybe you grab the back of the chair. Whatever feels good for you. Keep that lift in the chest. Let's gently begin to come back. We're going to pivot that back foot, pinky toe edge. Let's come back to our side angle. Let's go ahead and start to get out of it. Let's bring our arms back up. Take that back foot, bring it back to center. Let's bring that foot around. Woo! Bring some room. Let's end in our forward fold. Rest. Relax the shoulders. Relax the head. Breathe. You got this. Let's go ahead and bring it all the way up again. Whew. We're right back into that flow. You know where we're going. Let's take the right foot out. Let's extend that back leg long. I'm going to take the block back into the inside of the foot. I'm going to extend the leg out. Side angle here. Rotate that chest through. Remember, we're opening up through the chest. Inhale, let's reverse. Side angle stretch here. Let's take that hand down to the inside of the foot. This time, and remember, pivot that back foot. I'm going to take my block down to the medium position. So I'm going to go ahead and place my hand down on the block, bring my hips parallel, and I'm going to take my hand, maybe I'll stretch it out. So instead of taking that hand to the hip, maybe I'm going to stretch that hand out behind me, as if I was grabbing someone's hand. Keep breathing. Keep lifting through the chest. Turn the body open. All right, from here, we're going to take a little bit of a turn. We're going to reverse the warrior right here where we are. Keep that back hand down. We're going to take the front arm up. This is a twist reverse. Really opening up that hip. And let's go ahead and take the hand back down to the block. Rotate that hand all the way around. We're framing our foot. And let's bring the arm up this time into that high crescent lunge. Taking that back foot in. Spin it back around. Again, bring that foot around the block and back to center. We come right back to the opposite side. Same thing on the opposite side. Again, bring that foot out. Take your block, swap it out, extend the leg. Warrior position, side angle. Ooh. Inhale, reverse. Side angle. Let's take the hand down, spin the back foot on the ball of the back foot. Again, you can reach behind you. Open up through the chest. Notice how that feels for you. Readjust your body wherever you need to. One arm can always be a little bit different. And if you'd like to try that reverse on this side, let's go ahead and reverse, lift up. Remember to breathe, relax your shoulders. On that exhale, take that hand back down. Frame the foot with your hands. And let's go ahead and lift up into our high crescent lunge on this side. Let's start by getting out of here. Let's bring that back foot in. And let's take the front leg, bring it around. Invite some space. We're coming into close on that forward fold. Rock your hips from left to right. Breathe. On that inhale, let's bring the arms all the way up. Extended, seated mountain here. Give it a rock. All right, take those hands down. Whew. Roll out the shoulders. All right, I think we did a lot of work on the arms. We're going to do a little bit more work on the legs. All right, let's go ahead and heel toe the feet together. Let's kind of come back to that pedal. Pedal your feet. Move the shoulders. Pedal the feet. All right. Lower the heels down. Let's just tap the toes. Just tap the toes. Maybe to the beat, maybe not. Whatever you got. All right. Let's bring the toes, bring them all down. I want you to look down at your toes. We're going to press into the big toe. So press into your big toe. And let's lift the little toes up. It takes a little bit of work. Just look down, maybe see if you got it. And let's lower those toes down. Keeping the little toes down and big toes come up. Press into the little toes, lift up the big toes. Sometimes you have to do it with your fingers in order to get it to work. Look down, see if you got it. And release and reverse. Again, little toes come up, big toes press down. All right, let's reverse it out. Little toes come down, big toes come up. Sometimes I still have to do my hands. All right, and let's go ahead and let it out, tap it out. All right, can we move the feet again? Can we start to come back to a little bit of that march that we did before? All right, because we're going to start to move those knees and move the legs. All right, let's lift. Lift. As high as you can get it. Listen to your body. Maybe you got to move a little bit to get it in. That's all right. However you'd like to make it move. All right? All right, turn your body. There we go. Now, I want you to bring right knee in. All right. How you liking the music? I'm feeling it. All right, keep that knee in. Let's maybe make a little circle. Maybe make a little circle. Let's reverse the circle. I feel like you can always make a circle whatever way you normally go. But when you try to do it opposite, it's like, uh-oh now. All right. Let's go ahead and keep that knee into the chest. Let's roll the ankle out. Now, we're trying to keep our body nice and parallel. Rotate the opposite way. Let's hold on to that foot. Let's cross it over. Again, it may not look like this. You can always modify. You can always take your foot to the block if you can't get the leg to cross, okay? Whatever feels good to you. All right. We're here with our figure 4 cross. We're going to take those hands towards the thigh, so one hand on each thigh. Let's lead with the chest. So I'm going to come off to the side here so you can see nice flat back, knee tracks over ankle. Let's go ahead and lean it forward. Nice light hinge into the hip. We want to get that hip flexor, a little stretch here. We feel it maybe a little in that lower back. Let's bring those shoulders back. Chest is forward, shoulders are back. Let's go ahead and bring those elbows in. Fully bringing that chest forward. Neck is nice and neutral. Breathe. Notice if you're holding tension in the hip. Just take a moment. Let that relax. Release the tension in your hip. Take a nice inhale in. And we're breathing it out. Maybe we get a little bit lower. We're taking this nice and slow. Because sometimes our body says release and we like, So you want to release. All right, let's start to press into the hands. Let's come up nice and slow. Give it a rock. We can bring that knee, hug it back into the chest so we can let it down nice and easy. Nice and controlled. Nice and controlled, we let it on down. And we give it a little rock from left to right. Same thing we're going to do on the opposite side. I'm just going to move this block out the way. I have colors so that I know where I'm supposed to be putting these blocks. I'm going to move it a little bit closer to me though. All right, there we go. Same thing on the other side. Let's hug that knee in. Let's make those circles. Ooh. I'm really liking this playlist. Reverse your circle. You gotta let me know if you like the music. I really look far and wide. Shout out Epidemic Sound for my music. All right, let's go ahead and bring that foot in, cross it. Maybe it needs a little shake. We bring those hands towards the hips. You can flex that toe back if you'd like to protect that ankle. And again, we start to hinge it forward. We're bringing those elbows in, lead with the chest. Start to bring it forward. One side is going to be different than the other, so listen to your body. Bring those elbows in, chest comes forward. Keep breathing. You got this. Nice audible breath. Remember, if you're holding tension, release the tension in the hips. Even the jaw, just allow your body to relax here. Maybe your body doesn't go down that much, and that's okay. Listen to your body. Keep breathing. You got this. Gonna take one more full cycle of breath. On that exhale, let's press into the legs. Hug that knee into the chest. And let's nice and controlled, nice and gently begin to drop it down. Give it a rock. All right. Let's take our feet out nice and wide as we can get it. We got to do a little counter to all of that stretching we just did, right? So let's lean up on our chair. We have our feet out as wide as the chair, as wide as we can get it. So just allow those heels to come up one at a time. Sometimes that helps to open up the hips. Maybe you realize, ooh, my hips are a little bit tighter than I thought. Release the tension. Just move one one heel up at a time. You got this. All right, let's bring the arms up overhead. And exhale, let's go ahead and bring it down. Lower those hands in between the feet. You can always take your hands to a block if that feels good. Allow your head to relax. In whatever way that feels good to you. Continue to breathe. Let the shoulders relax. We're going to walk those hands over to our right foot. Maybe you hold on to the right foot, whatever you got. Then back to center and over towards the left foot. Again, feeling that stretch. Then we gently come back to center. You can place the hands on the block. We're going to take that right hand into the center. Hug the left hand onto the left hip. Maybe look towards that elbow. See if we can rotate that chest through a little bit more. Gently bring that left hand back down to center. Let's swap it out. Right hand to hip. Again, rotate that chest through. Take it back down to center. Nice wide leg forward fold. Really release your body down. If it feels comfortable, you can even have that block in the high position. Maybe relax your forehead. Whatever feels good to you. Relax the shoulders. Relax the hands. Just let your body release. Let's slowly begin to press into those hands. Press into the feet. Let's rise all the way up. Open up those hands to a T. Let's open up nice and wide. We're coming back to where we started in the beginning. Bring yourself a nice big hug. You deserve it. But this time we're going to keep the hug in. We're going to start to lean towards the right side. Keep the chest lifted. Gaze up towards the ceiling. Take it back to center. Over to the opposite side. And let's take it back to center. Release the hands out to a T. Drop the right hand down, side stretch. How does it feel now that we have wide legs? Does it feel different? Let's sweep it over, cross it over to the opposite side. Remember to keep that lift in the chest. Take both arms up. Come back to that wide leg forward fold. Bring it all the way down. If you still have your block, maybe you take that block back towards the head, back towards the block. This time we're going to take our hands to our hips. Press into your feet. Lift your body all the way up. Nice flat back here as you come up. Let's rotate the body around. Make a circle. All the way around. Ooh. Let's pause. Let's reverse the circle. Let's take it up to center. Heel toe the feet back together. If you have your block in the center, you can go ahead and move it off to the side. Give it a rock from side to side. With those hands still on your hips, we're going to bring those elbows back. Bring those elbows back towards the back of the chair. Maybe you might need to readjust your thumbs. Squeezing those elbows in. I'm going to come forward a little bit more just so I can squeeze those elbows in together a little bit more. Bring the chest forward and release. Squeeze the elbows back again. Bring them back as you can get them. Release the shoulders. Keep the elbows back. And release. Let's see if you can hold on to the chair. So I want you to see if you can hold on to the back part of the chair. So maybe it's the back side of the chair here. Bring those feet forward, and I'm going to show you here. Just turn so you can see. We're going to hold on to the back of the chair. We're going to start to extend those arms out. Keep the chest lifted. And maybe start to hinge forward a little. Keeping your bottom on the seat. We're just starting to stretch out those the back and the shoulders. Keep the chest lifted. Neck is neutral. Take one more full cycle of breath here. Nice flat back. And let's slowly begin to put a bend back into the elbows. Come all the way up. Ooh, how does that feel here? Can we do one more like that? Let's extend those arms out nice and long. Lean it forward. We know where we're going. We're comfortable now. Breathe. Keep the shoulders back. Gently come back up. Bend the elbows. All right, we're going to extend those arms just a little, but we're going to extend the legs. Extend the legs out long. Toes track down and point down. Let's start to hold on to the seat of the chair this time. Seat of the chair. Let's lift through the chest. Let's take those elbows. Let's bring them back. Keep the chest lifted. You got this. And relax. Give it a rock. Can we take it one step further? One step further, maybe we start to lift our hips, right? So we're holding on to the seat of the chair. We're going to lift our chest forward. Press into your feet. Maybe we lift the hips up. Just a little. You got this. Breathe. Lift the hips up a little bit more. And on that exhale, let's come back onto our seat. Put a bend into the knees. Come back onto your sit bones. Give those knees a little rock from left to right. I'm going to come back to center. Windshield wiper your knees. Nice windshield wiper rock from left to right. All right, we're in the home stretch now. Let's butterfly out those knees, soles of the feet to touch. Come up towards the edge of your chair. Just let those feet come out. There we go. Let everything open up. Lift again. You can always try to bring those hands back. Lift up through the chest. Whatever feels good to you, give it a rock. This is your practice. Do what feels good to you. All right. Are you ready? Let's start to bring those feet down. Go ahead and come back to your windshield wiper rock. All right. Let's cross our leg over. Right leg is going to drape over. Nice tight cross this time. Nice tight cross. Let's start to lean it forward. Just nice lean. Come off to the side, show you. Nice lean forward. Maybe you hold on to the sides of the chair. Bring it forward again. We lead with the chest. Gently come back up. Taking those arms out, you can give yourself a hug. Or maybe you'd like to make eagle arms. So you can stay here in the hug, or you can bind those arms together for your eagle arms. Let's start to lift the elbows up. Lift through the elbows. Keep the shoulders down. And maybe start to hinge it forward. If that feels good, you can bring it forward. Take one full cycle of breath here. Let's take it all the way up. Release. And let's go ahead and uncross the legs. Shake it out. All right, same thing on the other side. Cross it over. Nice tight cross. It may look different on one side. That's okay. Let's take those hands. Let's lean it forward. You can stay right here. You can hold on to the side of the chair. Nice flat back. Breathe. Press into the feet. Come back up. Take those arms out nice and wide. And let's try to do the arms in a different way. So whichever way it was, try to do it the different way, all right? Let's begin to bring those elbows up. Relax the shoulders. Lift through the elbows. On that exhale, let's go ahead and bring it down. Take one more full cycle of breath here. And let's go ahead and bring it up. Release it down. And let's uncross the legs, give it a rock. Let's let those hands come onto the thighs. Let's give it a rock. Come forward as much as possible. I want you to let both knees fall over to one side. Maybe the feet even come off the ground a little bit. They turn up onto their side. Let's look away from our knees. Take it up. Other side. Let it relax on one side. Look away. And gently take it back to center. Very nice. Let's go ahead and bring those feet out as wide as we can. And let's let the knees fall towards the middle. Maybe they touch, maybe they don't. Our pinky toes are going to come up. You can stay just like this. No tension on the shoulders. You can hold on to the side of the chair. Maybe start to hold on towards the back of the chair. Letting your chest lift. Lift through the chest. And come back to center. Bring your chest back to neutral. Let's take one foot in. Turn towards one side. Just drop the knee. Let it drop wherever it is. Take that knee up, other side. Wherever it is, just let it drop. And take it back up. Let's just give it a little rock. I want you to have a nice comfortable seat on your chair. Start to relax your body. Maybe take whatever movement that feels good to you. So maybe you're like, you know what, Tianna, it was something that I need. Maybe my shoulders. Maybe I need to turn, look behind me. Just open up that back a little bit. Maybe you need to do that. I want you to take the next 5 breaths and do whatever you need. Whatever feels good to you, I want you to take those breaths, all right? Whatever feels good. Go ahead and take those breaths. Do whatever you need. Whatever feels good to you. Have about 2 more breaths. And let's slowly begin to come all the way up. Have a nice comfortable seat on your chair. Begin to relax your body. Begin to allow your body to just be here, be present. I hope that you were patient with your body today, because we need a lot of patience. Maybe our bodies didn't move like we wanted it to, but that's okay, because it's a practice. It's not a perfect, all right? So we just keep showing up for us. We keep coming back. That's how we keep going. We keep going. It's a journey. Maybe some days are better than others, but that's okay. So just let your body relax. If you have a back to your chair, relax. Release your feet. I want you to release that tension in the knees. Let those knees soften. We're not trying to keep our knees together. Let them relax. Allow your head to just be soft, be neutral. Your sit bones relaxed. Your shoulders melt down. Gently unclenching your jaw, allowing your eyes to soften. This is that moment where you have to relax. Give yourself the grace. Give yourself that opportunity for stillness. You got it. Taking one more full cycle of breath. And just allow your body to release here. Thinking about the pages, those blank pages that are to come for us in the year ahead. We start to get intentional about those things that we want. And maybe even start to flash a couple of visual items in your head of things that you want to see in 2024. What do you want to see in the new year? Let's start to get super intentional about those things. And how we want to achieve them. We don't get those things overnight. We build brick by brick, day by day. And sometimes a storm may come and cause us to rebuild what we built again, brick by brick. We're patient. We know that it takes time. All good things take time. So I want you to take another 2 breaths in silence, just letting that really sink in and getting intentional about this year. And as easy as we came in, we start to bring ourselves out, allowing our breath to deepen, moving our fingers and our toes, bringing our hands together, giving them a gentle rub, taking our hands to heart center, thumbs to our chest. I want you to thank yourself for showing up for you today. Thanking your body for showing up for you. And I thank you for allowing me to be a part of your day. I want you to take this energy, this patience with you off the mat and share it with others, because energy is infectious and we want to share the good stuff, especially the patience. Can't wait to practice with you again. Until next time, namaste. All right, first practice of the year. How are we feeling? How did that go for you? I really want to know. I really want to know how it went. I want to go back to one of those songs that was really cool that I really like. I don't remember if I can get straight to it, but I'm gonna try. But this playlist was kind of fire today, so I was really enjoying it, and I hope that you were as well. All right. Let's see who we have, because we got a lot of people on. Yes. All right. I see we even have Tiara. Hello. Happy New Year. We have the yoga teacher who does real estate. Hello and Happy New Year. We got Clara Murphy. Hello. I think that might be a new name. Top off working out. All right. Yes. Yoga take all up. No. We don't do that. We don't do that. All right. Good catch, Twist. Yes. We don't do that here. This is clean. I don't know, Clara. I don't know about you. You might have to go. I might say hello and goodbye at the same time. Grand opening, grand closing. Thank you to my moderator, I tell you. Yeah, wrong channel. Kick rocks. That's how we do it here. See, I got my moderators. I don't have to worry. I thank you so much for my moderators. All right. Namaste. You never know who's going to come in. We try. But I thank you to my moderator. That's what we're here for. All right. We got Brandon. Hello, Brandon. Happy New Year. All right. Yes. We don't deal with people being inappropriate, This is live. You never know. People come trolling. But hey, you had your 2 seconds, and I hope that you're well. And hey, there's probably other channels for you. What's the name of the thing? What's the name of the app? I'm trying to think of it right now. OnlyFans. That's where you need to be. OnlyFans. I don't have one, so find one there. Sorry. All right. Yes, not in our house, Clara. Sorry. All right. We keep it clean here. So, all right. I am going to start my day. I hope that you have a great day, great weekend. This is the start to the first of the year. So we are going to just make things happen. And speaking of make things happen, every year I do a vision board party, and I'm actually going to grab my vision board. This is one of my vision boards that I try to keep handy as much as possible, because it's one of those things that I always try to keep handy for me. Now, this one is one of my old vision boards, and I try to keep my vision boards even on my phone, but you can print them out. You can do whatever you want with your vision boards, but these are really cool vision boards that we make. And so I am hosting a vision board party on Wednesday, January 10th with MQC. So join us. All of the information is in my bio. Feel free, TiannaChristine.com. Check it all out. And you can also see it right here. Go to my bio, get all the information for the vision board party. You can make a vision board with me if you've never done one. Don't worry, I got you. You can print it out like this. You can do magazines if you like, whatever you want to do. It's your vision board, all right? So feel free to do that. I am going to be in LA on the 20th to teach at the Yoga Expo in LA. I'm super, super excited. So I cannot wait to see you in LA. I am going to be doing desk to mat, the yoga perfecting flow. All right. So posture perfecting yoga flow. We're going to do that in LA. Can't wait to see you at the Yoga Expo. Again, you can find all that information, and you can get all that information right here, all right? As well as the yoga retreat. All the information is up. We're going to be in the beautiful island of Antigua in May, and I hope to see you there. So many different things coming up. So I want to tell you all the things that are coming up, because things happen so fast. 2024 is here, and we're already gonna be zipping in. So I want to make sure I tell you all those things, all right? I can't wait to see you in the next one. I am out of here. Have a great one. We're back on the mat next week, so I will see you, all right? Have a good one. All right.